Hey there, folks. I'm going to be moving some heavy emotional furniture today because I'm going to talk about my life that I haven't had. It's never happened to me. Because here's the truth of my existence. I have spent 30 years doing absolutely nothing with my life. It started when my parents decided that they didn't want to pay for my university, but wanted to retire early instead. Well, I say my parents, it was my dad's idea. And so they took me out of university halfway through. I had 2 years of University of Prince Edward Island. And that forced me to move back into my childhood home and my childhood bedroom, and I proceeded to have a total psychological meltdown. I won't get into the details, but I was pretty damn crazy and sick. And that's when this whole mystery saga, whatever you want to call it, started, because once I managed to claw my way back to something like sanity, I was not the same person. I was a broken individual. I was someone who did not feel ready to face the world at all. The part of me that had been absorbing my university education and getting ready for the world, that got interrupted halfway through, and that really did a lot of damage to me. And as a result, I withdrew into my computer, and I have been there ever since. It's wild that I have lived in Portland, Oregon, and Silicon Valley, and then here in Vancouver Regional District, and yet, no matter where I was living the exact same life. Just sitting in front of my computer all the time, being terminally online, and wasting my time playing video games. This despite having been told my entire school career what kind of potential I had, because I was so good at school. All of that got just destroyed. And I realized recently that if I am to move forward psychologically, I have to address the version of me that never was. The version of me that died when I had my psychological breakdown, and my parents, being selfish boomers, decided they didn't feel like finishing paying for my education. And I realized that there was part of me that was still hanging on to the idea that somehow I'd get back to that. Somehow I'd resume my life. Obviously not. I mean, yeah, I could go back to university, but that's not going to give me the last 30 years back. So I'm talking to you today in order to hopefully start the mourning period for that version of me that should have been but never was. By all rights, I should have spent the last 25 years or so as a therapist. That was my career goal when I went to university the first time. I wanted to become a psychotherapist. I really feel like I could help people that way, and that I would really enjoy doing so. So, somewhere in the vast cosmos of possibilities, there exists a version of me that is also 52 years old, but has actually had a life. Because here's the thing. The fact that I spent the last 30 years in front of the computer means that I haven't dated, I haven't had a boyfriend, I haven't had a job, I haven't supported myself. I basically haven't lived. I've just hid from the world. And the weight of that, the knowledge that 30 years of life just down the goddamn drain, that really weighs on me. I don't feel the guilt and shame about it that I used to, which is good, but it's still a horrible thing to know that you just pissed away 30 years of life. I mean, I'm 52, and there are teenagers that have had more of a life than me. Because, I mean, even as a teen, I didn't do anything but basically go to school and either watch TV or sit on my computer. I have been a severely withdrawn person for most of my life. And this has been it. This is me in front of the computer. Instead of living life, I just kept myself entertained and distracted. Apparently, whatever instincts are supposed to drive young people to go out and explore the world and figure themselves out and things like that, they didn't work for me. Or at the very least, they weren't stronger than the depression. I have to accept that the me that should have been is dead. Well, undead. Because he never got to live. And I'm still not living. I'm still a ghost. A ghost in a machine, one might say. I still don't have a real life. I'm still an electronic entity, really. I mean, I don't even really explore the internet all that much anymore. I hang out on Blue Sky and occasionally TikTok, and I hang out with my furry friends on Tapestry's Muck, and I play video games, and that's pretty much it. I've never had a love life, I've never had a career, I've never really traveled or had adventures or, met the man of my dreams, or at least the man of the evening. And it's a heavy burden to carry. But hopefully, by talking about it today, I've at least begun to get over it. to just bury that version of me that should have been but never was, and hopefully move on. I guess that's all for me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Alright, let's get this done. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Or if you hated this video, please like and subscribe. Or if you didn't even really care, please like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe. No matter what, I don't care. I just want the money. I'm kind of tempted to leave it this way. Makes me feel like I'm in an episode of 60s Batman. Once I... Okay, that's going to be fun footage. God, these things are sturdy. Sorry if this isn't the angle I was at before.